What if I told you that behind the genius of ChatGPT, Midjourney, Tesla's autopilot, and nearly every powerful AI today, there's one hidden force making it all possible? Not OpenAI, not Google, it's NVIDIA. And it's not just about software, it's about hardware, specifically GPUs, graphical processing units. In this video, we'll break down how NVIDIA's GPUs became the brain of modern AI, why ChatGPT can't work without them, and how NVIDIA is quietly shaping the future of artificial intelligence. Let's start with the basics. A GPU, or graphical processing unit, was originally created for rendering video games. Unlike CPUs, which do a few things quickly, GPUs are designed to do thousands of things at once. They're built for parallel processing. Imagine trying to solve a giant puzzle. A CPU solves it piece by piece, one step at a time. But a GPU, it throws 1,000 hands at it, solving everything in parallel. This architecture makes GPUs perfect for graphics, sure, but also for deep learning. AI models like ChatGPT involve millions, even billions, of simultaneous calculations. GPUs are the only way to handle that kind of scale. When you ask ChatGPT a question, you're not just getting a clever reply. You're triggering a massive chain of matrix multiplications, language model inference, token prediction, all in real time. Let's put this in numbers. OpenAI's GPT-3 model has 175 billion parameters. GPT-4, even more. Each interaction requires billions of operations per second. CPUs can't handle that load. Even a supercomputer made of CPUs would take minutes or hours to reply to a single prompt. But with NVIDIA's GPUs, ChatGPT can generate responses in milliseconds. These GPUs aren't normal graphics cards either. OpenAI uses NVIDIA's A100 and H100 chips, absolute monsters built for AI training and inference. So what makes the A100 and H100 chips so powerful? The A100, launched in 2020, was NVIDIA's first GPU specifically built for data centers and AI workloads. It has 54 billion transistors, can run over 19.5 teraflops of performance, and it supports something called tensor cores, optimized for deep learning math. But then came the H100, based on the new Hopper architecture. It's even faster, up to 700% faster than the A100 in some AI tests. And that's why AI labs, cloud providers, and governments are racing to get their hands on it. These chips are so in demand, they've been compared to oil in the AI world. Scarce, valuable, and essential to everything. You might be wondering, why is NVIDIA winning this game? Why not Intel or AMD? Well, NVIDIA saw the AI wave coming early, over a decade ago. They invested in CUDA, a custom software platform that lets developers build AI models directly on their GPUs. It's like Apple building iOS, a full ecosystem that locks in users. Meanwhile, Intel and AMD were focused on CPUs and gaming. NVIDIA built tools, SDKs, libraries, and hardware, all tailored for machine learning. And now, every major AI framework, from TensorFlow to PyTorch, is optimized for NVIDIA hardware. They're not just selling chips, they're selling the entire AI engine. AI models like GPT-4 go through two phases, training and inference. Training is when the model learns. Inference is when it gives you an answer. Both are GPU heavy. Training takes weeks of non-stop GPU processing, often on thousands of NVIDIA A100s in huge data centers. Inference happens live, every time you use ChatGPT, also powered by GPUs. So even after the model is trained, every user prompt costs compute power. The more people use AI, the more GPUs OpenAI and others need. That's why demand for NVIDIA hardware keeps exploding. Let's look at the scale of NVIDIA's dominance. Over 90% of AI compute is run on NVIDIA GPUs. Their data center business is now bigger than gaming. In 2023 alone, NVIDIA added over $700 billion to its market cap. AI chip demand has created global shortages, with wait lists months long. And while companies like Apple are trying to build their own AI chips, NVIDIA remains years ahead in both performance and software. So the next time you talk to ChatGPT, ask yourself, who's really behind that voice? The answer? A tiny, silent chip made by NVIDIA. If you learn something new, hit that like button. Subscribe for more deep dives into the future of AI tech and the companies that are changing the world behind the scenes.